One day, I was watching television on my iPad when I woke up in the morning, and I just keep scrolling on YouTube, Instagram, and Netflix, and all these video platforms and entertainment platforms. I watched so many stuff in the morning, staying on my bed, literally not even moving, didn't even get off my bed to wash my face and to brush my teeth. It's entirely possible for people nowadays to live their entire life on a bed, getting entertainment stimulation from a little device we call cell phone, a little device we call iPad, a little device we call computer. With the connection to the internet, we now have the infinite number of access to all the knowledge in the world, to all the beautiful creation of the most creative person, the best of the field produced, all from the tip of our fingers. We have our phones constantly put in our pockets. We don't want to miss out on any stimulations and any new information that might be useful to us throughout the day. We'll walk around with a phone. We'll walk to our bus stop with a phone. We'll take when we're going on a walk in the morning, we also put our phone in our pocket. It seems like internet and entertainment are always with us now. We now have a connection to all the good source of information. But does this mean that we are happier? Does this mean that our human society is getting better in total? Maybe it is. Maybe to some measurements, our society does look better by we building taller and taller skyscrapers, by our city look more modern, by our subway system move a little bit faster every day. But is it truly better? Is our life truly better than the life people are living in farming societies, even in hunter-gatherer societies, thousands of years prior? Well, you will say, people live longer now. People are living longer life and potentially healthier life now. But back in the days, how come people live such unhealthy, dangerous life when they could literally get killed all the time when they're out hunting in the forest? Or in farming societies, they could get killed all the time when their sons and daughters are drafted into army and they go to the battlefield to die. And the wars and deaths and diseases and other killers of men are all around us. Were all around us back in the days. How are the people then happier? You know, sometimes I'm thinking about this question, and I think I've found the reason. It's precisely the reason that you are here. You're watching this video right now. That's why sometimes I feel like the best way to consume my content, to hear my thought, is by just listening to my audio and maybe just take a walk in your neighborhood and be outside, be immersed in the real world. I personally think, and I think this is very important information for you to learn, is that the less screen time you spend on your computers, phones, iPads, the more happy, the happier you're going to be. So think about this. Whenever we're spending our time eyes glued on the screen, we are sitting or we are being immobile in a position. And our body is not naturally built to be doing this for a long period of time. It's actually a torture, if you really think about it, to stay unmoved for a really long period of time when you're not sleeping. Because when you really think about it, like back in the days, in prehistorical time or during medieval times, a lot of punishments actually include imprisonment, which means just putting a person in a prison cell. And by putting them in a prison cell, we are actually depleting them of a lot of movements, of a lot of opportunities to engage with socially engage with people. But now we can get all this on our bed. We are potentially voluntarily being imprisoned in our own homes. Because sometimes internet and entertainment is a true addiction. Fundamentally, how many people are addicted to internet right now? If you really think about it, people are addicted to porn, people are addicted to video games, and people are addicted to social media, which are just all these nuanced sources for entertainment from the internet. So fundamentally, people are addicted to the internet and to the devices we have to access the internet. So if we can reduce the time people spend on the internet, this could be tremendously helpful for people's mental health and make our society a better place. This might sound counterintuitive to you because internet now is almost a synonym for technology, for advancements, because the fundamental definition of technology is a science that's being implemented and trying to create new products, right? So the internet and technology now is so close because all the new big tech companies are trying to build softwares, right? Certain companies are like Microsoft and Apple, they're making hardwares. Even these companies, they're traditionally making hardwares. They're slowly transferring. For example, Apple is slowly transferring into a software predominant company. They're making iOS systems, they're making their iCloud system so much better. So then even their hardware is worse than maybe an ASUS computer, maybe a ThinkPad, a Lenovo product. But their software is so much more advanced because they can connect all these cloud services together. Now, these companies are slowly becoming software dominated, which are just the provider of the entertainments on the internet, right? If you think about the biggest companies right now, maybe you'll think about Facebook, maybe you'll think about Meta now, I guess. Maybe you'll think about other social media like Twitter, right? These companies are huge right now because they can generate hate, they can generate love, they can generate sensation out of nowhere, almost by magic through a piece of black mirror showing in front of people's eyes. Now these companies are huge. They're making profit by using your mental properties, by keeping you watching, eyes glued to the screen, by keeping you there engaging with their content, and they can sell you ads. They can sell you stuff by putting ads and getting ad revenue from companies that produce products. Now this is very dangerous because all the screen time you're spending on the screen, you're not spending the time like our ancestors are. They're out there socializing. Whenever they finish hunting, whenever they finish farming for the day, they return to the tribal center, to the town center, to have a nice gathering with the people they truly care about. How many people now, if you really think about it, do you know your neighbors? Do you actually connect with the people that are around you? Maybe even if you want to connect to your neighbors, now it's very hard because, for example, I want to connect to my neighbors, but I find it hard to actually talk to them. Sometimes I see them leaving the house, but they're in a rush. They're getting right onto their cars and driving to the next locations. Their life is fast-paced. They're going from this place to the next. And whenever they're returning home for a relaxed time, they're not looking forward to socialize with people around them. They just turn on their Netflix and watch it. There's more entertainment there. There are people pretending, so that's the definition of actor and actresses, people pretending to have social interactions on screen that we see, oh my god, this is so fun. Or they're watching reality shows, reality TVs, when people are sometimes actually having a human connection. And we are looking at other people having their human connection and I feel like, it would be so nice. It would be so nice if we were having that human connection as well at the moment. But actually, you could just go out to your town center or like your downtown of your city and go to maybe a restaurant, maybe a bar. But these places, just places that you can actually meet people. Maybe do social activities. Maybe go to ice skating, go to rollerblading, go to play some sports, and then get to know a sports team, and then start training with like-minded teammates, and then try to find connections between you and the other members of the society. And then you can build your little tribe. You can build your close connected families that are outside of your immediate families. So these people are gonna help you and become a more fulfilled, better person, because now you're connected to all these people, and social connection is number one predictor of true happiness in our life. Based on psychological studies, humans are such strong social animals. We're not lone wolves. We cannot live alone. Living alone by yourself for an entire day for 24 hours is as bad as smoking a pack of cigarettes for your body. Physically, this is not even mental damage. It's physically damaging your body to be alone all the time. And there's also some studies showing that researchers that have conducted these studies, they lock themselves in a room for a really long time, and then after months, just 1 month, the researchers started losing a lot of hair and their teeth started falling out when they are otherwise healthy, a 20-something-year-old guy. Now, being alone in a place is very dangerous. Don't let your screen fool you. When you are watching television, you're still at home. You're still being with mostly just yourself. You're still not spending time socializing. Also, you're looking at reality TV when other people are socializing. Also, you're watching maybe Game of Thrones when other people are socializing in the TV show. But you're not actually socializing because you're not contributing your brain actively. So your brain doesn't recognize that you're socializing. So when you're watching TV for an entire day in your home, ask me why you're depressed. Don't ask me why you're depressed because you already know the answer. You are sad, you're lonely, you're a piece of shit that live in your basement, essentially. So don't ask me why you feel down right now. The best way for you to get happier is to go out there and start socializing. Even if you are an introvert, you don't enjoy big socializing events, you can talk to your friend, you can talk to your parents. How often do you connect actually with your parents? Do you know their life story? Do you know how they grow up? Do you know what they're doing when they're your age? Most of the people don't even know that much about their parents, grandparents, the people they actually truly care about. Then why would you spend this time to understand this reality TV show character, to understand this TV show characters? Why would you spend this time on fictional characters that are played by professional people pretending to have social interactions, when you can actually be out there having a genuine good time with deep personal connections with others? Alright, let's say even if you're incredibly introverted or you have autism, you don't even want to interact with other people, and that doesn't give you the mental benefits, it doesn't make your mental health better, then you can go out for a walk. You can go hiking, you can enjoy your activity of your choice. You can go do sports, go exercise, do a lot of things outside of your house that might be alone work, but they'll still bring you some level of happiness because you're at least not stationary in your home 24 hours a day. You're at least using your body in a proper way that our ancestors are adapted to. Because most of the things we do nowadays in our modern societies, we have not adjusted to it yet. Because evolution is a very slow process. We slowly adjust to do the things that are beneficial to us, and we naturally select for our next generation to have those skills. But since technology, internet only appeared 25 years ago, there's no way our body is ready for constant connection to new information, to bad news, good news, to political informations that's screwing me in each directions. There's no way our body is genuinely connected and are able to adapt to this kind of fast information coming to our mind all the time. A little bit of entertainment all the time. There's no way we can healthily adjust to this reality. That's why the best way is to cut your screen time. Is to spend less time on screen and spend more time in the real world, connecting to the real surroundings, the beautiful nature, the beautiful city, the beautiful people around you, to connect with them, to understand them. And when you're watching a video like this, try not to actually look at the video. Also, you might want to look at my beautiful face, but you can also just listen to my beautiful voice. You can spend this time, listen to my knowledge and gain this information, but also being outside in the world, but also taking a walk down the street, petting your pets, feeding your cat, or just go out there and enjoy what's actually life in the physical world. I hope this video is helpful. If you are truly addicted to internet, there are a lot of resources you can seek to actually get better. I suggest, first of all, just go outside for 20 minutes, 30 minutes per day. Just to be outside, be around people, or be around nature. To get a sense of reality, because most of people, they're addicted to internet, addicted to video game, addicted to porn right now. They're losing the sense of reality. So the first step will be to get back the sense of reality by actually being physically outside of your home, physically leaving your immediate surroundings that you are comfortable with, leaving your comfort zone, and try to improve, try to get better at being outside. And if you are slowly getting better and better and better, you can start socializing, you can start going to social events, you can start going to make your own tribe, you can start going to meet new people and get to know them and incorporate them in part of your life. This will not only help your mental health, this will also help you to be more wealthy, be more well-connected, and be a transcendent, wholesome human being that you are. You're not a robot. You're not someone that's controlled like a slave by the internet, by social media, by TV shows, by movies. You are a real person, a real human being that's living, breathing. Your biology in your body supports you to live a fulfilling, adventurous life, and you should go out there and do it. Thank you so much. Hopefully this video is of great use to you, and please do incorporate whatever I'm saying to you, because these, by just listening to my voice, by just listening to my speech, you wouldn't improve. You will get some knowledge, but the true improvement comes from your action. Only actions can make yourself better, can make yourself more productive, can make yourself actually a real human. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.